I'm the good luck for no Yuumi games.
Okay, hear me out.
Yuumi? What?
Soraka.
Oh.
Hear me, it's not Soraka.
Yeah, okay. Woof! I live to fight another day. Yeah, lots of move speed here. Lots of move speed, lots of grouping up. Pressing that go now button, diving forward.
This is only the beginning here. Match point, game 3.
And this could be the beginning of something big in general for them, but also there's 2 Nordic players in that team. I mean, of course, Reckless had his debut in the LEC, but he's Swedish. That is the region
30 seconds
that Swedish talent comes from, same as BAUSSI.
True.
Alrighty, these level 1s. That's a big little mantra Q coming through from Prime as well. The poke, I think, actually might set a little bit of a tone in this game. Both teams have some poke angles, and
was that a goat with 5 stars on that emote? Was that a reference to Faker? It was a goat with 5 stars.
He's got the P1 2025 emote as well, so...
Imagine having to pay for that, though, as Reckless.
What's happening with Theocax over on the bottom up? He's looking for an invade. However, you do not have priority through that mid lane, so Tristana will move first. There is no smite on Velia, so you could have Theocax play more aggro and smite, which he did.
Ooh, lost it, and the damage is in Theocax's favor as well. For once, we're talking about a jungle trade that's going well for Lost opponents. Nemesis almost ended himself. You're right, Crownie flashed on 2. His flash is now gone. For Lost Returners in this early game, IJC are getting a lot.
Oh, here comes Theocax. He's thinking about it.
Let's get this World Seed down, though. That's the problem. Theocax is going to get level 5 off this camp. Extra damage to Sam D. Might be a bit too low for the dive, and the wave's clearing out. He's got level 6, and he will not yield. You're right. BAUSSI could be in a lot of trouble, and the minions to get level 6 himself are too far off.
Whoa, the flash.
Howling reaction is slow, but look at mid. Certus had to flash himself. We are losing summoners all across the map.
JAPON are going to give it away for free. Here's the support.
Theocax and Prime are coming in. Level 6 not picked up, so no lilting lullaby. BAUSSI is here without mana, but level 6 himself. Spear not connect, and Theocax in this early game finding a lot of pressure. This is a very different angle from what we've been talking about for the first 2 games of the series.
I feel like that's also fine from Lost Returners, though, later on. So Void Grabs are very, very good for IJC. Theocax looking again for that Raptor spawn.
Flash with Lilting Lullaby. Velia has to flash himself. He gets up against the corner. They try to predict. No vision. Velia now up against Red Wall, but he's about to get snapped back. Certus jumped on in the meantime. His flash burnt before his Nemesis goes in for the all trade. He has a jump. He has a spear. And that's Theocax into his rear. The ult sent out. Certus is running for his life as there's no zap to continue and connect. Lost Returners now in their own jungle are getting threatened out by the 2v2. Velia trying to help out with his primal surge up and ready, but the spear doesn't connect. Crownie walking forward with the Lulu. He feels confident, but Hansandi can say the same thing. Prime is zoned out, but Crownie still sticking around. What was he thinking there? First blood over to IJC.
And that's exactly what I meant about facilitating your jungler. Nemesis drops mid, dips straight into the jungle. Certus does the same thing. They start trading. But remember what I mentioned earlier about none of them has any CC. The fights kept going back and forth until those their summoners. Crownie did not have his flash from the earlier skirmish down the bot lane and ends up going down very crucially to Handsome D.
That was very over-aggressive from Crownie in that play right there. Theocax has really turned it around in this one. He might just find himself the 2nd kill of the game on BAUSSI.
Wait.
He'll have W again soon.
Yeah, and BAUSSI will just E him, so Theocax has to be pretty careful about how he plays this. BAUSSI thinking about trying to dive to the turret. Prime is here. He's tagged out in the end, so BAUSSI will die, but he's going to die to the support.
But look how much time he's wasting.
Yeah, how much he knows turret range as well. I love it. Like, bro, BAUSSI is, as you said, wasting so much time. Next wave comes in. It's delayed, so naturally there'll be a bit of a push. And you're right, BAUSSI wasted time. Dragon's free.
Absolutely, and there's no TP on Howling to join them. There is TP on...
So reset, lick their wounds, and you get back on the map to contest. Yeah, the spot lane for Lost Returners has not been looking too hot in this game. They've been constantly pushed on the turret. I mean, Karma Sivir is a real pain. Here comes Crownie.
Yeah, but the minion wave's taken away. Crownie has shocked them and all of them, but Hansam D is willing to step up. Crownie trying to play the long con with Reckless, having enough to get a wild growth out. Crownie's ulti's going to run out, and you said Theocax is coming in. He's coming in with everything up. Prime just flashed on in, I believe. No, there's a delay. As Crownie flashes away, down the Theocax. Lilting Lullaby is going to connect onto 2. Reckless with his ulti available.
Whoa!
pop it. It's a sweep from Theocax, and it's a perfect double.
2-0-1 for the Lilia. Leandri surely in the pocket when he goes back to base. And this is a completely different game that we're seeing from IJC. That's what I meant when I said they're second at the end.
It's just that
And he's
lingering
back.
slow from E.
He's back.
Thing is, Howling knows that this is happening. He can't, what can he do about it? He might actually be able to all out him under turret here, maybe. Probably not.
Look at that ward. Like, Baus plays him exactly on vision right there.
Yeah, all out, as you said, might be coming out, but explosive casting, okay, kited away, Baus. No way, swell speed, come on, surely. Flash committed. Theocax gets kill number 3.
Ooh, I don't like that Theocax committed his flash right as his Leandri's completed 50 harder and harder because Yone is definitely gonna go on a side lane later on. Absolute menace of a champion as Hansam D and Crowny just going at it.
Yeah, they are indeed. Crowny just battling away. Baus coming in to stay, and Hansam D is going to get help from the Deer, but Theocax set in the middle now without his ulti. Velia finally joined in. He pounces and he's looking for his first kill.
Whoa,
his
the
first
damage!
setup is not found. Howling also getting into the fray as Baus needs a slow, needs to get out. Velia now on the wrong side, and spears and Kasana means nothing. It's a flash away. Theocax still chasing without his own flash, though. One spear will take him out, but it's only Howling who's in sight for now. Velia jumping over the wall.
way.
Sneaky as all hell, the spear! Velia, that outplay was insane! He jumps around vision, gets the kill, sees Sam D here, and thinks, okay, let's go again. He's angry, he's upset, but it turns into an int in the end, I guess, as Sam D was a bit too much.
To be a menace on the side lane, and you see the trades that he's taking aggressively towards Nemesis. Nemesis cannot step up. Another person that cannot step up is Velia, all alone to face check into his own jungle. Again, Los Ratones are going to be stuck in this predicament where they're going to need Baus to face check for them because they're behind in priority, therefore they're always second at those neutral objectives. And now IJC grab the Herald and they'll grab that mid lane tower.
Oh, but here comes the engaged topside. Howling could be in trouble.
Yeah, spear doesn't connect. That was the biggest part, as Velia looks
No
to
flash.
get another unstoppable for the time being now. Into the Cougar form, the explosive cast sends him up against the wall. The all-out makes him squishy, but Velia's taking some turret shots. However, the spear this time does. And a shutdown over to Baus while mid-turret explodes. Bot with the TP coming out of Certus might be up next as well with Prime moving down.
Oh, the sleep.
He's sleepy.
He can't get out. He has his flash available.
Oh,
but
whoa!
Gross, it's a bait. Nemesis as well, thinking about the jump in. The cooldown is now back up available as Baus is also teleported in into a choke. They're merry, they're few, they're all together. And all it takes is an explosive cast that was used in the top play. So Prime running away with On the Hunt thanks to Sam D. But Crowny's joined in. He's shocked him and he's at least found one target, but he needs to keep that auto aggro. Los Ratones on the chase. IJC managed to slither away.
They just have no spells to pin him down to carry this game. 1.3 thousand gold up. And Velia's fancying his chances versus the Cassandra because he knows his team is coming through.
Yeah, Crowny doesn't get the slowdown though, but Baus is also here. 3 members committing top while mid might be open. The all-out.
There you go.
Howling's still got a turret up here as well. Baus doesn't do enough damage yet, but Velia again trying to get the spear, but it's taking so long. Shocked in Howling and set up against the turret. The ulti's there. Crowny almost dies, but they finally commit. While in a turret mid is the cost. Normally it's Los Ratones that overcommit to the top one.
Wait, Howling is doing Baus cosplay, keeping 3 members busy from Los Ratones. Last time this play happened in the top lane, it was tier 1 mid. Second time it's tier 2 mid.
Oh, the wild growth was good. Fate Sealed is going to catch him in place to flash away from Citizens. There's a reset here. The Soul Unbound, the ulti. Great play from Reckless and Nemesis right in front of the Dragon. They get a clean pick.
Yeah, that kill on top is going to cost that tower in mid plus the Dragon as well. Definitely not worth it here for the Rats. They want to pick up that is Nemesis' first kill, so he should be able to get going a little bit as Baus is now in trouble.
Play. Oh my god, Theocax, a prediction over the wall. Sleepy time, that was just incredible. The jungler finally rising up in IJC.
He's found himself a cat as well. Velia has to jump through the wall, doesn't have any friends around. Nemesis and Reckless just pressing B down that bot lane. And for the time being, has been a lot of back and forth. Let's take stock.
As well as IJC are trying to lure in. They bring the patience to the forefront as Velia is in the right position. Baus is teleporting in through the wave already. Certus has not pulled his trigger yet at 10k. This is just going to be thrown to the wayside. Crowny's not there. He has to run down river. Atakan is going to lose its mind for a bit.
That was genius. They took his TP.
Yeah, great stuff right here from IJC. You don't need to commit. You don't need to do anything else. That's the TP from BAUSSI, and now the pressure's on Los Ratones. Do they want to really shit and re-engage?
And all in on the Howling. There's on the hunt, bringing in the team. 4 members of IJC. That teleport from Serta still not pulled. He's still around mid lane. Lilting Lullaby is used as Nemesis gets out. Reckless at half HP as well, but Wild Growth is now down. A big ulti from Reckless. We look at as Sertus has walked down. He teleported to mid, by the way, just to defend the wave as Atakan once again thought about as third time's the charm, it seems.
That's an immortal shield bow Yone that just came in, and a lot of the crucial big cooldowns to keep people alive or come in contact with are gone for Los Ratones. However, this is just a dance back and forth. They just cannot stick.
But Theocax has no mana. Theocax has no mana. He has to go back to his jungle. He's walked up top, but it's still being pressured. This is a massive mistake on Vision as well. IJC need to get in now. This Lily needs to try and steal. Crownie is soloing this, but Velia jumps in. Atakan is going to drop. The flower's exposed. Crownie sitting, taking as much as he can as IJC are ulting upon, but there's the Cassante ulting dead meat. Howling, he's first into the dirt. Baus looking for a little bit more. The blast cone to get them out. Small moments, small details we talk about with Los Ratones.
The cooldowns weren't there for Los Ratones, but they weren't there for IJC either. Easy Japon they use on the...
Towards the top side of the map. And Sertus, as you can see through your mini-maps, is going to start walking up. That the Scuttle Crab is going to get secured. Yeah, there you go. It's going to get secured for Theocax. A little bit early on the smite. Oh, it was actually early smite. What happened there? They started again. Please,
like
please, what is going on?
I mean, Helgi's here to poke.
Yeah, there's no Lulu. You don't have the setup. You don't have the vision. I feel like this is still tough though.
Oh, they're turning on him. They're turning on him.
PP is not good. Onto 5 people. Flashes immediately. Crownie ultis as well. Baus's position separates for a little bit, but Crownie's trying to keep the ulti alive and going. Howling at the forefront for now as Nemesis gets some good AoE. Crownie's W also keeps the ulti going, but for now it's about to expire. Crownie's ulti is down. Nemesis double summoner in the end of that play as well.
Hey up.
These last couple of plays, he's been big. Los Ratones are trying to flaunt the start of this. I mean, Theocax got burnt down a bit. He's at half HP. Ward now spots it out, but 8K, 7K. Look at where Theocax is. He's going to roll in over some traps. 3K is going to be a flip, but no! Smite before the deer gets near the headlights.
Howling teleports and it's too late. Disaster for IJC.
Yeah, and now you can actually get some push. You can stop the Yone on the side lane as well, at least delay him. Theocax gets a big chunk.
Oh, he's not going to come up, but Baus is tanky enough. The sweet spot hit, but Baus has got enough HP to play with. Theocax gets...
Can just get to push for free.
Oh, it's so tough.
Found him. Velia over the wall, and we're back to jungle superiority.
That is a one-shot. That is a very dead Theocax. That deer is donezo. Velia took him some time to get online in this game, but 31 minutes in, him and the rest of the rats looking like they have a stranglehold in game number 3 and potentially will be the end of EMEA Masters. IJC's LFL run could be over.
The dragon has now spawned. It will spell soul points for Los Ratones, and Velia is already on his way. That Baron has netted them 2 towers and a dragon and a couple of kills right here, and from a gold deficit into a very strong 3,000 gold lead. Well, you could argue that the entire lead is on to Baus as he's 3,000 up.
Yeah. And growing every single year. Gets better and better apparently, but the NLC brought together a super team beyond comprehension. A streamer who proxies and ints his games, but then suddenly he can team fight. Theocax about to get that to the face as Baus goes Betty bye-byes while Nemesis comes in and flies. Prime against the turret, just gets chunked out. Howling's meant to be a tank, but Crownie's diving it. IJC are getting dove beyond the limits now as well, and the NLC, it feels like, it finally reached to the point. 3 are dead, 30 seconds left, and Los Ratones are looking at a 3-0.
4 years and 2 heartbreaks, but third time is a charm.
You can say one thing and one thing only, that Cagel's project was a respect. Once again, Europe is consumed by the plague of rats. And here, the NLC will stand, hoisting up EMEA Masters for winter 2025. Your new champions and lords.
It's just a content team, they said. Well, how's winning EMEA Masters?